This is Dr. Lopez from Vitalist Healing Traditions. And today I'd like to share with you one of my favorite books, the original writings of Edward Bach. I've used this book as a read aloud to so many people that have come to me in the throes of their illness. And I found that this book offered some beautiful insights into why some of them are suffering. I'd like to read you some of these pages, but first let me tell you about Edward Bach himself. He was a scientist. He developed some amazing homeopathic remedies still in use today. But in the throes of his work, he developed cancer. And he went and sought out refuge in the forest. And it is there he began to communicate with the flowers and glean some of their profound wisdom. And through that wisdom, he created the flower essences, remedies that help support mental health that are still used today. Let me begin. Chapter 1, Free Thyself. It is as simple as this, the story of life. A small child has decided to paint the picture of a house in time for her mother's birthday. In her little mind, the house is already painted. She knows what it is to be like down to the very smallest detail. There remains only to put it on paper. The picture is finished in time for the birthday. To the very best of her ability, she has put her idea of a house into form. It is a work of art because it is all her very own. Every stroke done out of love for her mother, every window, every door, painted in with the conviction that it is meant to be there. Even if it looks like a haystack, it is the most perfect house that has ever been painted. It is a success because the little artist has put her whole heart and soul, her whole being, into the doing of it. This is health. This is success and happiness and true service, serving through love in perfect freedom in our own way. So we come down into this world knowing what picture we have to paint, having already mapped out the path through life, and all that remains for us to do is to put it into material form. We pass along full of joy and interest, concentrating all our attention upon the perfecting of that picture, and to the very best of our ability, translating our thoughts and aims into the physical life of whatever environment we have chosen. Then if we follow from start to finish our very own ideals, our very own desires, with all the strength we possess, there is no failure. Our life has been a tremendous success, a healthy and a happy one. The same little story of the child painter will illustrate how, if we allow them, the difficulties of life may interfere with this success and happiness and health and deter us from our purpose. The child is busily and happily painting when someone comes along and says, "Why not put a window here and a door there? And of course the garden path should go this way." The result in the child will be a complete loss of interest in the work. She may go on, but now only putting someone else's ideas on paper. He, she, they may become cross, irritated, unhappy, afraid to refuse these suggestions, begin to hate the picture, and perhaps tear it up. In fact, according to the type of child, so will be the reaction. The final picture may be a recognizable house, but it is an imperfect one and a failure because it is the interpretation of another's thoughts, not the child's. It is of no use as a birthday present because it may not be done in time, and the mother may have to wait another whole year for her gift. This is disease. the reaction to interference. This is temporary failure and unhappiness. And this occurs when we allow others to interfere with our purpose in life and implant our minds doubt, fear, or indifference. Let's sit with this for a moment. How many times have we had doubt, fear, or interference, or indifference, and thought of other people's opinions before our own heart, and spent decades, years and years and years, fulfilling others' desires? Illnesses come as a warning, and many times it's an act to seek change. And when you find your love and your passions, that is what frees you. This is Dr. Lopez, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.